Hey there guys, it's CyberUltra here, and today I wanted to talk about my predictions for the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase announced for June 2020. So this presentation is going to be happening tomorrow, and it's not going to be live streamed, but instead just simply uploaded to YouTube. So I already made a video talking about everything kind of related to that presentation, and my thoughts on it and what this means for the future, but I didn't want to mix that in with my predictions, so this video is exclusively going to be focused on my predictions for the Direct. If you're interested in my thoughts on the subject, you can click the eye icon on the top right to find that video, but for now, let's get right into these predictions. So the very first thing I want to talk about was Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Hey, so I actually wanted to cut myself here. I'm actually CyberUltra from the future, and as I'm editing this video, the release date for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope was leaked for October 20th. So this section of the video is kind of going to be skipped over. I basically gave my points as to why I think it's going to appear in the partner showcase, and now we know for a fact that it will show up tomorrow. Next, I want to talk about something that I've heard a lot of people say, but I'm not sure if I agree with, which is an announcement of the Persona ports for Switch. So as we know, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable have been announced to be coming to Xbox, PC, Steam, PS5, and basically every single platform you can play games on except Nintendo. And now a lot of people are saying that, hey, maybe the Switch versions will be announced here, but I'm going to tell you why I actually don't think they'll show up. And that's because originally, when Xbox revealed it during their showcase, it was announced simply just for Xbox. And then later on, Atlas went on and clarified that, okay, it's also going to be coming to these platforms. And I think that if there was a Switch version, they would have revealed it at the same time that they revealed a Steam version and a PS4 version. You usually don't announce individual versions for one game during different presentations. It just gets announced during a presentation and then it comes out on those platforms. I think it would be really odd that they would go to multiple presentations to reveal that certain ports are coming to an individual platform when you're just supposed to announce it once and just be transparent with the info. So I really don't think Persona ports are coming to Switch. Next, I wanted to talk about a game that is actually rumored to be coming to Switch. So the person who correctly leaked that there would be a Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase this month hinted towards Nier Automata coming to Switch. So I'll put it here since that is a credible rumor now. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be true because getting one correct prediction doesn't make someone 100% credible, but we'll see. I haven't finished Nier Automata yet, but it's a great game, and I think if it were to come for Switch players to enjoy, that would be a great thing, because the more people that can play it, the better. For my next prediction, I wanted to talk about a game that was confirmed for Switch a long time ago, but we haven't actually heard anything about, and that is Genshin Impact. Now, I know a lot of people are a huge fan of this game, and it was announced for Switch, so I do think that there's a chance that the Switch version could finally be revealed here. Maybe they could do a shadow drop type of thing where it releases right after, but who knows how close that version is to actually being done. We just know that it is coming at some point. Now, just like every single E3 season of the year, there are rumors that a new Banjo-Kazooie game is coming. And just like every year, I don't think it's happening. They show up every single June, get everyone's hopes up, and then die down. If it were actually happening, I think it would have showed up during Microsoft's presentation, not Nintendo's. I don't know why they would save an announcement of their own property for a different platform holder's presentation. I just think it makes zero sense, and I think it's very wishful thinking to think that a new Banjo game is going to be revealed. Now, one more little funny prediction I kind of wanted to do is that I think the filler of this Direct was going to be a bunch of random anime games that'll make people mad. People are already mad as a whole that we're not getting a first-party Direct and that we're only getting a third-party one, and I think that this will rub salt in the wound, but it's something we've come to expect at this point since Nintendo does usually add a lot of anime games to these presentations. And now, for the final prediction, I wanted to talk about Bayonetta 3. So online, currently the discourse is, will Bayonetta 3 show up in this presentation? Because technically, Bayonetta is now a Nintendo-published franchise, and those games are exclusively published on Nintendo platforms by Nintendo, but it's developed by Platinum Games. So the debate is it going to show up in this partner showcase? And now, here's my argument on why I think it definitely can show up. My argument is that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity showed up in a partner showcase, which is a Koei Tecmo developed game that was published by Nintendo. This is a Platinum Games developed game, but it'll be published by Nintendo. But we've seen in the past that Nintendo published games have shown up in partner showcases, so I don't see any reason why Bayonetta 3 can't show up. It's just a matter of whether or not it will, and in my opinion, I do think Bayonetta 3 will show up. That game is slated for this year, and if it were to get delayed to 2023, they would have to announce that now rather than getting really close to the end of the year and then telling people that, oh, it's delayed by the way. Or if the likely scenario, I think, which is that it'll show up this year, they at least have to be transparent about that and give that announcement that, hey, it's coming out November, December, October. Personally, I think it's October, but they have to give that release date and give a new trailer because it has been a long time since we've last seen the game. And I do think that Bayonetta 3 would be the way they conclude the presentation. Now, before we're finished with this video, really quickly, I want to give a few side predictions that are kind of related to this, in the sense that because there's no mainline Nintendo Direct with first-party titles, I do think there are a couple more first-party announcements that need to be made, which obviously can't be made because this is a partner showcase, but I think these are some Twitter drops that are coming soon that people should keep an eye out for. So the first one I want to talk about is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC Wave 2. So it's been quite a long time since the first wave dropped, and we know that they have to drop these waves as soon as possible since they have kind of deadlines, and it just makes sense that now that it's been a while, the second one should be coming soon. My original prediction is that it would be shadow dropped during a June Nintendo Direct, but since that's not happening anymore, I think that sometime in July, they're just going to drop it on social media that, hey, these are the new courses, they're coming out today, and just kind of surprising people on a random Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, as Nintendo tends to do. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is that now we need to find out the next wave of N64 titles for a Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. So I think that sometime in July, those should also be getting revealed. At the same time though, I wouldn't get my hopes up for anything related to Nintendo Switch Online, since as we know that service is not exactly the strongest. But yeah, those were my final predictions for the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase showing up tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.